friends and well-wishers, Illinois Five-Piece Brass Quintet, and fellow wizards. I represent the illustrious class of 2013, the brightest, bravest, best-looking, most fertile class of graduating veterinarians of which I have ever been a part. As we, the graduating class, have already heard time and again, we stand alone, distinguished throughout the veterinary community of the United States and abroad. We are trailblazers, pioneers, fearless forerunners in a novel modus operandi that was as controversial as it is innovative. Yes, we were among the first to broadcast our Vetscapades videos over YouTube. No less extraordinary, however, has been our journey, beginning with the 8-week clinical rotation experience from August to October 2009, through our 6 weeks of professional development in the spring of 2013. To anyone uninformed enough to believe this was an easy road to travel, I defy them to fully comprehend the mysterious workings of the kidney, to score better than an 85% on goat and cat breed quizzes, to survive 2 sleep-deprived weeks of orthopedic surgery, to underline all 347 examples of bias in a scientific paper, or to navigate the bewildering labyrinth of E-value in time to have their folio edited so that they can be sitting here this afternoon. Sorry, Travis, you are missed. Just kidding. The question most often asked of me by prospective students, faculty looking to improve the curriculum, and current veterinarians interested in what we are doing here is, were those first 8 weeks worthwhile, not knowing anything? Here is one reason I say yes. In his book, All Creatures Great and Small, Dr. James Herriot explains, there's a very fine dividing line between looking a real smart vet on the one hand and an immortal fool on the other. If being accepted into vet school inflates the ego, those first 8 weeks prepare us for what will be a 4-year lesson in humility. For example, my first week I performed equine jugular venipuncture, making what is often described as easy as sticking a needle into a garden hose look about as difficult as herding cats. I had my hands ripped to shreds by mice on lab animal medicine. I enjoyed what was the school's first and probably last poultry rotation, wrangling irate roosters and planting the seed that anything besides small animal medicine was probably out of my league. As if to confirm this, my farm's rotation presented me with what I still consider my greatest failure. Sitting sheep is a technique so apparently physically modest that even Ryan Bailey can do it. The streaming sweat on my face, the obstinate sheep refusing to budge, and the gathering crowd of my laughing colleagues was all I needed to teach me that our profession offers unparalleled opportunities to make an ass of oneself. Classes began first year with an outbreak of swine flu, as if to drive home the fact that our lives would hereafter be spent in miserable recumbency. We memorized our way through physiology and histology, and we spent innumerable hours learning every prominence, fossa, crest, condyle, tuberosity, and tubercle of the canine skeleton. We were the first to be evaluated on all these subjects in one ginormous omni-test. We were particularly privileged to be the last to learn GI and renal physiology from Dr. Hassan, as well as nutrition from the great Dr. H. Fred Trout. Second year was here and gone faster than Dr. Wallach behind a podium. Oh my goodness. And third year, with all its new junior surgery responsibilities, came on us in a flash. Group B looked on in leisurely interest from our palpation labs as Group A struggled through another round of surgery and finals. Before we knew it, poorly fitted white coats were being draped across our shoulders in preparation for our 4th year on clinics. It was when the new first-year class joined us in August of this year that I decided what makes our class so singular. 10 years ago, my dad imparted a business lesson to me that has become my personal mantra. He said, always leave something in better shape when you leave than when you started. We welcome the anxious first years onto clinics, projecting ourselves onto them and seeing to it that their experience was what we had wished ours to be. In serving as obedient guinea pigs to the new curriculum, subjecting ourselves to frequent change and rolling with punches, offering advice and mentoring those behind us, we leave this school enhanced, far better than when we started. From these experiences, we enter the professional world having gained a great deal. We have gained adaptability, decisiveness, medical and technical savvy. We've gained tablet computers and notebooks that we never needed, and a debt to the government that we may never pay off. We've gained bad habits, cirrhotic livers, a gourmet bakery and bistro, and in my case, 37 pounds. We've gained newborn babies, boyfriends, and salutatorians from within our class and within the clinic. And most importantly, we have gained friends for life. I thank all of you, my colleagues, for laughing with and at me. Thank you to our professors for effectively cramming our heads with knowledge in a far shorter time frame than ever before. Thank you to the clinicians for providing us with as much gossip as we did for you. Thank you to those significant others not a part of this program who endured the anxiety, tears, triumphs, and financial burden along with us. Thank you to our parents, and happy Mother's Day to all moms, especially Mrs. Cindy Benson and Mrs. Sephora Miller. We could not have done any of this without you. Class of 2013, fellow doctors, we're surgeons and we know it.